Let us now discuss access permission for files and directories. We type ls-l command to see the right permission for all the files and directories in current working directory. The left-hand column in each file consists of 10-symbol string having D, R, W, X hyphen. If D is present in the string, it will be at the left end of the string and indicates that a particular file is a directory, and hyphen is for files. R indicates that user has a read permission on a file or can copy a file. R for a directory indicates that the user has a right to list the files in the directory. W indicates write permission to change the file. W for a directory indicates the user may delete a file from a directory or move files into it. X for a file indicates execute permission. X for a directory means the right to access file in a directory. That is, we can read a file in a directory. 9 remaining symbol in a symbol string indicates permission or access right, which are taken as the 3 group of 3 symbol each. Left group of 3 is file permission for users that owns a file. Middle group gives permission for a group of people to whom the file belongs. Rightmost group gives the permission for all users. To remove read, write and execute permission on test file 2 for a user or owner of file, we write chmod u for user, then minus read, write, execute on file test file 2. Let us see the result. Try to read test file 2. We get permission denied error, as we now don't have read permission on test file 2. Let us take another example. To change the permission on a directory named Unix stuff, we write gno indicates group and other users, and we are adding read and write permission for Unix stuff. Let us see what's the result. We can see read and write permission for Unix stuff has been added for group and other users. Our next command is ps command or process command. A process in Unix is executing program identified by unique PID or process identifier. To see the information about process with the associated PID, we type ps-f. Now, let us start a new process. If we stop this process and run ps-f, we can see man process running in background with PID 984. We can kill this background process by typing kill with the option 9 and the PID. To kill man process, we type kill option as 9 and then 984, which is PID of man command. If we now run ps-f, we can see the man command has been terminated. Another useful Unix command is diff, or disk available. It reports on the space left on the file system. If we type diff, we can see all the disk with the amount of used space with each disk. Our next command is du, or disk usage. It outputs the number of kilobytes used by each file. If we type list command, we can see the list of all the files. Now we can see a particular file multi.txt with 7341 bytes. Now to see how much kilobyte it used, we type du-s multi.txt. We can see it consumes 8 kilobytes of memory. And if we type du-s with star, we can see the total file size in kilobytes for all the files or directories. Our next command is gzip command. This command reduces the size of file, thus freeing valuable disk space. For example, if we list our directory, we can see all the files. Now, we can see the size of multi.txt to be 7341. If we try to gzip this file by writing if we again list, we can see multi.txt has been gzipped and a new file is multi.txt.gz with the size 2964, which has been reduced from 7341. To uncompress multi.txt.gz, we type gunzip multi.txt.gz. If we list, we can see original file. Our next command is file command. File classifies the name of file according to type of data it contains. It can be text, ASCII, directory, etc. If we type file with star, we can see the data type of each file. Our next command is diff. Diff command compares the content of two files and displays the differences. If we list, we can see two files, list1 and list2. If we try to find the difference in contents of these files, we type diff list1 list2. We can see right arrow with content. Right arrow indicates file 2, which is list 2 in our case. If there would have been left arrow, that would have indicated file 1, that would have been list 1. Next command is find. Find command searches through directories for files with given name, date, size, or any other attribute that we specify. To search for all files with extension .txt looking into subdirectories and our current working directory, we type find dot hyphen name in double quotes star dot txt. Or to find files below 1 megabyte in size, we type find dot hyphen size, then minus 1 and m. M denotes megabyte. We can see all these files. Or to find the files with size greater than 1 kilobyte, we type find dot hyphen size plus to denote greater than 1 and k denotes kilobytes. We have these files. Our next command is history. History command lists all the commands that we have typed earlier than this. It shows all the commands that we have typed and in a particular order.